What is good, citizens of Warframe? Hunkpain Gaming is here with you in another video about what? TENET FERROX, baby! TENET FERROX is the TENET variant of the FERROX with improvement of critical chance, critical multiplier, status chance and fire rate, and magazine size, slightly larger explosion radius, and no longer punch through for better control of its radial damage. At the expense of damage and highly radial damage fall off, its primary fire trigger can be held to continually charge consecutive shots for rapid firing, essentially functioning like a Fury automatic weapon. The alt fire gonna bring enemies around and procs electricity on them, and you can hit and hold to keep shooting the enemies. Alright, let's take the weapon for the test against level 185 heavy corrupted gunners. So, very simple. Alt fire. So there you go. That's how enemies are getting in together. That's what exactly it means. So if you hit and hold, the weapon gonna keep shooting. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Now, if we add Nidus to it and with the larva and the virulence effect, you can know what's already gonna be. Look at that, baby. It's a very, very, very powerful combination. Okay, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Easy, but easy. Okay, so where we're gonna go? We're gonna go steel path to test the weapon. This weapon is very unique, but I really hope it's have a different way, maybe stronger, maybe powerful. DE, when they upgraded Ferrox to TENET FERROX, they don't think about changing something very powerful to it, makes it yeah, really solid, you would love to have this weapon, but it is what it is. So Steel Path is after you finish all the nodes, you're gonna unlock Steel Path, and after finishing the Angels of Zariman quest, Steel Path gonna give you enemies level plus 100 and health and shield and armor 250% more powerful. So yeah, we're gonna go to Mod, we're gonna spend there 5 minutes, hopefully we get Vor, and hopefully we get Acolyte, hopefully not Violence. So let's go. First thing we're gonna do is gonna hack this device right here to start the mission, and then we're gonna fill our stacks. This weapon, it's not bad. It's not. I'm not saying it's bad. It's very good. I mean, if it was bad, I was delaying the release or the build, or I would put it because there is a lot of weapons I didn't build yet. I'm putting them behind the list because really they are so weak. Okay, but this weapon is not that weak. It's it has some pull to it. It's kinda nice in a way. Look at that. Boom. Red crits all day long. And it has slash to it, viral and all that kind of stuff that you would love. And it goes very well with Nidus, as Nidus grab enemies and boost the weapon with virulence. Okay, it's very, very good thing. Okay, boom, boom, boom. As you can see, slash. Don't misunderstand, this weapon deal puncture damage, it doesn't do slash. It has a hand termination on it. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. It's good. It's not bad. I don't think and advise you take this weapon to level cap, as you kinda gonna suffer at certain point. But yeah, Santanos told me to use Grendel when I put this I hit that one on enemies, and then I pull enemies inside the stomach, and you know it keeps going and stuff like that. I really don't like that so much synergy, the requirement, put this, eat that, do this. No. I like to make builds everybody use day-to-day base, makes it easy for them. I mean, why content creator exists like me, to make your life easier, get the build, get the stuff, easy breezy. You don't need to worry about a lot of stuff. Boom and boom. So you're wondering if you don't get crit, is because I'm using the first ability of Nidus. There you go. Enhancing the critical chance. There we go. I mean, as you can see, it does some 500,000 crit, and it has, of course, it has the galvanized set as well. Also, it has the arcane. Boom. I mean, it's not very cheap to build this weapon, to be honest, as you have to spend 5 forma in this weapon that cost you around, let's say, around 7 to 100 platinum. 100 platinum to be exact. That's how much it's gonna cost you. to build this weapon. Also, it's gonna cost you 15 steel essence to get the arcane primary arcane adapter from Teshin in any relay. That's how you unlock your arcane adapters to equip the primary and secondary arcanes. There you go. It's like kind of different fun to use weapon. It's not really like bad or something to it, but it gets boring over time, like because you're gonna be sitting doing the same thing. There is nothing fascinating about it except pulling enemies around and stuff like that. It doesn't have a very high killing per second, you know. It's just like, you know, it's something different, and I'm telling you, it pulls a lot of eyes on you as people go ask, what the heck is this guy doing, what the heck is this doing? But yeah, you do some stuff. Alright, look at those Eximus units. Those Eximus units is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Not because they're hard to kill or something, they just sneak behind you and they give you hard time. That's all what it's about. And as you can see, what means that life support is already red. That means that the weapon doesn't kill fast enough. Now remember, this is without any boost, so we're not boosting the weapon in any way. Okay, except like some red crits with Nidus. I mean, that's it. That's it. Yeah. I mean, there is ways to boost this weapon beyond imagination. You can really do very much with it, like Eclipse and Zata, crazy stuff. Breach Surge, all that kind of stuff, all the crazy stuff you can really do. Okay, there we go, gathering enemies around. All we're waiting for here is we're gonna be waiting for the Acolyte, and here is the Acolyte spawning. Let's go get this life support. So we'll be ready for the Acolyte, because when we're busy killing the Acolyte, we will not have time to deal with this stuff. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. And here is the Acolyte spawn. And let's give it a try. Boom. As you can see, not doing really bad. And it doesn't pull the Acolyte, so don't try that at home. Okay, let's get some red crit from Nidus, right from the Acolyte. Boom, boom, boom. It doesn't like struggle too much to kill the Acolyte, but because maybe I'm in Nidus, right? I'm very comfortable in Nidus. But if you was in like a regular frame, you're gonna have a very hard time. It's not that I'm not advising you like not to build it, otherwise I wouldn't build it. It's just to show you that would you like to invest in this weapon, because sooner or later you will invest in this weapon. So I would prefer that when you invest in this weapon, you do a build, because at certain point you're gonna start leveling up your Tenet weapons. So when you come to Hank channel and you go like Tenet Ferrox, you're gonna find the build. So you copy the build, you get yourself to level 40 on the weapon, you keep it there. Whenever you remember it, or in the future DE decide to boost it or do some changes to it, you already have the build. Alright, starting with the build, starting with Nidus. Okay. The first thing you want to know here is that we're using Corrosive Projection, and we're going to be using Teaming Virulence. Virulence Augment. Hitting 4 enemies with Virulence grants 120% primary weapon critical chance for 15 seconds. We have Arcane Rage on headshot, 15% chance for 180% damage to primary weapons. Arcane Acceleration on critical hit, 30% chance for 90% fire rate to primary weapons. It's very, very important, guys, okay? Now, moving next, Tenet Ferrox. We're going to be using Galvanized Chamber, Critical Delay, Hand Termination, Galvanized Aptitude, Heavy Caliber, Prime Crew Rounds, Vital Sense, and Vigilante Armaments, and Vigilante Supplies. There you go. And Primary Mercilise on kill, 30% damage for 4 seconds, and stacks up to 12 times, 30% reload speed. Okay, Epitaph, if you want to prime some enemies. Glaive Prime, I didn't use it, but here is the build. It's going to be gas. Okay, and Narumon, it doesn't matter what. Here I would advise you to go with Unairo to armor strip enemies, and of course we used for this Helios for the Vigilante Armaments, but you're not going to be using Helios, you're going to be using Panzer Papila. There you go, best pet in the game, and for solo endurance. And I'm going to leave you how to get the Panzer Papila up there, so you can go and get your Panzer Papila. Okay, so yeah, that's the Tenet Ferrox. You get it for 40 holo keys. From the Ergo Glast of the parent sequence, the like upside down triangle for 40 whole corrupted. If you want to know how to get them, you get them with Let me see. Skirmish. Yeah, you go skirmish Axi. You go skirmish Axi. Avoid Fisher in the rail jack. I have a rail jack built in the channel. Yes. And you do Axi. You're gonna get 10. That's what you do. Okay, guys. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to sub, comment, like, and join our Discord. The link is on the description. I'll see you in the next video.